Here's a staggering statistic. 52.6% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. But who are me to judge?
Who are me to judge? Me! Child.
Hello, Lovies, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanice, and I'm here to do a little bit of a different kind of video. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I tried to film this look and I cut half of my forehead off. So we're not judging. Just keep that between me and you, girl. Keep that between me and you. But I wanted to come and sit down and still talk through the things that I was talking through. That was just about some tips and tricks for choosing the best Valentine's Day gift for your significant other, how to go about doing that, some things to consider when you're choosing gifts, and how to really do it the best way. I wanted to kind of bring this conversation to my channel and see what you guys are thinking about it. I just want to remind you guys to, of course, subscribe, of course, comment, leave a red heart. That's today's emoji, a red heart. Of course, share this video. Of course, don't forget to, you know what's coming. You already know what's about to happen. Don't forget to ring the bell, ring the bell, the bell, okay? Don't forget to ring the bell. And also, a couple of disclaimers, okay? I'm just gonna be upfront with you guys. One, I broke my nail. It ripped off. We're not judging me because there's not a nail right here. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep this a judgment-free zone. Okay, I got a nail appointment tomorrow at 12:30. Just leave that alone, okay? Okay, sis. Thank you. The other disclaimer is I am sitting in my house, just chilling, me and you. Yes, the face is beat, but I'm just chilling in my warm-up or whatever you want to call it. And I just thought that we would just get up close and personal. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, and we know that this is a judgment-free zone, you've already subscribed, you've already liked, shared, commented, and ring the bell. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay guys, so today we are going to be talking about some tips and tricks for Valentine's Day. I have Cameron here, and we're just gonna sit here and talk through some things that I put together as far as tips for picking out a Valentine's Day gift for your significant other. So number one, my first thing I think about when I'm choosing a Valentine's Day gift for someone, be thoughtful. I think that being thoughtful goes a long way. You might see your friends doing one thing for their significant other. That doesn't mean that you need to do that for your significant other. And a part of being thoughtful is one, knowing your partner. So what do you mean, Shanice, when you say know your partner? One thing that you can definitely know about your partner is their sizes. Well, if you know a holiday is coming up, there are ways to be discreet about this. I know when I was shopping for cameraman months in advance, I would just casually bring up like, babe, I really like that shirt. What size is it? Or I would sneak around in his closet. I would just kind of bring it up months in advance, so that way when it gets time for the holiday, you're not just like, babe, I need all your sizes, and then it kind of gives it away what you're thinking about getting them. Cameraman, do you have any thoughts on that?
You know, in the case of purchasing jewelry, so you know, what type of earrings, you know, yeah, I think you're pretty spot on.
I agree. Also, when you brought up jewelry, first of all, it's a very meaningful gift. So if you're gonna get somebody some jewelry for Valentine's Day, I would definitely recommend that because it's very thoughtful. It's something that they can keep for forever. So I think it's very sentimental. Just know what they like. Like, for example, I like earrings, but I don't wear them every single day. So maybe knowing what your partner would get the most use out of is something that would be very, I think, beneficial to you before you go pick something out. Another thing that I think is good to think about or to consider when I say know your significant other is knowing their favorite colors, knowing what colors they like to wear, knowing what colors flatter them. A lot of people think that just because I'm an AKA, my favorite color is pink. My favorite color is actually green. So just really getting to know your partner as far as what they actually like. Maybe orange is their favorite color, but maybe they don't like wearing orange. So if you go and buy them an orange sweater, it may not get a whole lot of play. So know your partner. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Something cute that you can do to ask questions. You can write a whole bunch of favorites like color, food, place to eat, hobby. Just write it all down and put it on like little flashcards, and then you can fold the flashcards in half and put them in like a Ziploc baggie. And before your significant other goes to work, or maybe if they're coming over to visit you, you give them the baggie and you tell them, next time I see you, or when you come home, or the next time we meet up, have all of those answers filled out. So that way you have a conglomerate of information to know and to keep in mind about your significant other. Now me, I have a running list in my notes on my phone about cameraman. Things that I just find out about him that I don't want to forget, even if it's something small, something big. It's your responsibility to know your partner. So take the initiative to get to know them. Okay, number 2, cost doesn't matter. I think with social media, we've got so caught up with who's gonna do the biggest, who's gonna do the flashiest. Did he get her some red bottoms? Did she get him the new Balenciaga tennis shoes? Price doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter if you're dating somebody that's mature, if you're dating somebody that knows you. Me personally, and we talk about this all the time, I would rather you operate inside your means than be out here stressed, going broke, trying to do something that might get more clout, but isn't necessarily what I want or how I want to feel special. You know, knowing your person's love language is a huge part of making them feel special, but don't think that cost matters. For example, I have been telling cameraman for months that I wanted to get back on YouTube and start my YouTube channel. And for Christmas, he bought me several different things that would make my YouTube journey much easier. Those are just little things that may not be, oh girl, did he get you some new diamonds? But I was elated that for months he had been listening to me say something that I wanted to do, say something that I was passionate about, and he took the time to make it happen for me. That's thoughtful. Listen to your partner and don't necessarily think that you have to just go out here and drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And also on the receiving end, come here, get a little closer, come here, just listen to me. On the receiving end, don't be asking for things that you can't buy for yourself.
I don't know why people do this. I do know why they do this, because they scums.
You know, you can't be out here expecting him to take you to Paris when you have an Applebee's budget. Okay? Don't, sis. Don't do it. Don't do it, because that makes him feel like he's not doing his part, when in all actuality, it's you being selfish. Valentine's Day is about love, making each other feel special. It's not about belittling or being in competition with people on social media and doing it for clout. Do you have any thoughts on what I just shared with people?
I 100% agree with what you said. You don't want to set the impression that you have $1,400 to spend on a pair of shoes, and then 2 weeks later you don't even have $5 to get a chicken sandwich. So
I mean, I don't understand what the fascination is. I guess we live in what they call a flex culture. So, people of course want to do it big for the gram. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bougie. It's just who I am. I'm extra. It's just who I am. This is what you guys signed up for by joining my Lovie Dovie family. But I also know how to operate within my means, and I don't think that I would never get upset with you for not dropping $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on me for Valentine's Day. It's about how you make the person feel. Does that person feel special? Do they like flowers? If they do like flowers, you don't have to go to Just Roses and spend $100 on a bouquet of flowers. You can go to Publix. They have lots of options. I was just there the other day. I think the most expensive option I saw was like $24.99. That is very affordable. It was already inside the vase. It was already arranged. And I would feel special receiving that. I'm not gonna know if you dropped $80 to $100 on roses. I'm just not gonna know that. You don't have to just go and order edible arrangements. Edible arrangements are nice, But you can make that yourself. If you're the type of guy you don't want to drop that kind of money, get creative. Ask your homegirl, ask your sister, ask your cousin to come over. Hey, I bought this stuff to make chocolate dipped strawberries. Can you help me? It's not about how much it costs. It's about how you make the person feel. So number 2 ties into point number 3. No love is worth going into debt and having anxiety over. When you're paying back credit card debt, it's not worth it. Anybody that can't get their mind around that is somebody that you don't need in your life. You don't have to be out here swiping your credit card and going broke. Your love interest should not want you to be out here going broke. Also, don't forget to include a handwritten note. I'm the type of person, I keep cards. I have cards probably at my parents' house from 2nd and 3rd grade. I keep cards. So don't forget to write a note. It doesn't have to be a love note if you're not on that level yet, but it could just be something else. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. I can't wait to see you tonight, or I hope this Valentine's Day makes you feel as special as you make me feel. Written words mean so much, so don't forget to include a card. So that is pretty much all of my main points for this video, but the biggest thing is just to be thoughtful. Think about the person, think about how they want to be loved, how they want to be celebrated, what you can do to make them feel special. It's not about how much money that you spend. You don't have to be out here going broke. Don't do it for the gram. Don't do it for the flex. Okay, that's not what it's about. It's about your connection with that person. And also assess where you are relationship-wise with that person. If you've only been dating them for a couple of weeks, maybe don't, go buy them tickets to Bora Bora, Don't do that. Maybe, a little dinner, something simple, Just take your time, assess where you are with that person, and move forward from there. I hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day. I hope that it brings you everything that you want. Thank you again for supporting me on this channel. I want to do different kinds of videos, different kinds of content. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. Happy Valentine's Day. And maybe drop down below in the comment section what you think you're going to be getting for Valentine's Day, or what you want to get your significant other for Valentine's Day. Any gift ideas that you have, leave it in the comment section, and I'll see you there. All right, lovies. See you next time. Bye-bye.